Gilead Community Services touches the lives of families and individuals throughout Middlesex County. In February, Karen, a Gilead client, was able to do what she thought was impossible with the help of Gilead Community Services.
Well, it started out with our client getting an invitation from her, now 32-year-old daughter in Florida for a wedding in February. And our client was extremely excited about it, but her first response was, "I'm not going to go alone." Just imagine, your daughter's getting married. You have not seen her in 4 years. You've only been able to raise her until she was only 2. She's been with her former husband and then like a second family for all her life. And also seeing your former husband after 30 years of no contact whatsoever, seeing his family members, being in a state that you've never been in, it was a lot of stress for anybody. Our client is on a very limited budget, and she would have not had the money to, for example, go out and get a nice outfit suited for a wedding. And due to some very invested and some very caring staff at Gilead, she was able to do that. Everything, including our airplane tickets for both of us, the hotel accommodations, a rental car, as well as food allowances for all 3 days, was all paid by Gilead. It was her second flight. She'd flown once before, I want to say also about 30 years ago. So that was almost like the first time over again. But she just didn't want to look down because, it's a little scary seeing everything be in toy miniature size or seeing nothing but clouds. So I closed the window. There was something about this being perfect. She had 2 queen-size beds in there. She just plopped on the first one. And the thing that really stood out to her was being able to take a shower without somebody knocking on the door saying, "Are you done yet?" Because she lives with a roommate. So just having these small luxuries was the best for her on the day of arrival. She was getting ready early in the morning, making sure she took a shower, put her outfit on, get the makeup on, because we had to leave early in the morning to get to the place where the actual ceremony was going to be held. When her daughter moved to Florida, and there seemed to have been a family who basically took her daughter in, And they were the ones that were hosting the ceremony as well as the reception at the local church. The family was very excited to meet our client for the first time. They went up to her, asked her, how are you doing? How have things been since you've been here? And you looking great, which she absolutely did. She was really happy to be included in the entire wedding party versus just, okay, I'm the mother of the bride. So she was there in the front row. And of course, everybody turned heads when the father walked down, our client's daughter. And it was just one of those like heart-stopping moments. Everybody's like, oh. And she looked absolutely stunning. There was no doubt about that. No, she was just really taking it all in. And you could see the pride in her face. She actually stood up and turned to her former husband saying like, don't we have a beautiful daughter and now we have a wonderful son-in-law? She did this. She took the initiative. Every time I see her, she thanks me and gives me a hug. And like, I'm so glad you went, and didn't we have a great time? This is something I could not pass up on because it was very, very moving. And I'm actually hoping, and I know that the relationship between our client and her daughter is going to be stronger, where they're going to have more frequent contact. But I think what really makes a difference in people's lives is they know, they can feel that we really mean what we do. We're not there for the money. We're not there because it's a job. We're there because we really believe that our clients are capable of a lot. The event, that situation, that'll always be with me. And that, I want to say, almost gave me more than it gave our client even. To be able to see that what we do, what Gilead does, what everybody who supports Gilead does, has such an impact.
With your help, Gilead can keep on helping. Gilead Community Services, improving lives, building futures.